On the 12th of June 2024, somewhere in Abuja, Chief Iwanyanwu Emmanuel, who also is the president of Ọhaneze Igbo, called a meeting of 20 supposed illustrious sons of Igbo land, and he had tasked them with just one responsibility. And what could that responsibility be? The responsibility is all about bringing out a document with which we will engage the Nigerian state on the restructuring of the Nigerian state. So while Chief Iwanyanwu, who is still recovering from a sickness he had, which is understandable for an 80+ years old man, while engaging with this man, he told them clearly that this responsibility was going to be a sublime one and that they were going to deliver on the task of what a restructured Nigeria was going to look like from the southeastern perspective. He made them to understand that the leader of the South in the person of Chief Edwin Clark, the leader of the Southwest in the person of Chief Onibanjo, and the leader of the Middle Belt, they've all had conversations and they are all on the same page with respect to the restructuring of Nigeria. While I am excited at this news, I'm sure this is not the first time this is happening. This is not the first time we're trying to drive the Nigerian state to have this conversation, even against their own will. But again, I'm worried that the quality of the men I saw who are supposed to be leading this very, very delicate responsibility and task. I'm worried because these are men whom over time, I'm sure that some of them, if actually well priced, may sell off on this responsibility. I think it's high time the Ọhaneze Igbo had to calm down to look for young, vibrant, intelligent, passionate, and patriotic Southeasterners based all over the world to lead these conversations. The truth is that as Nigeria is at this moment, we all know that the Nigeria of today cannot thrive in the years to come. We are a complex nation comprised of different religions, comprised of different cultures, comprised of different ideologies, and a whole lot more. And the type of government that we are running at this time cannot give us a prosperous nation. I've always believed in a one Nigeria, but a one Nigeria that is run from its regions. The way Nigeria is at this moment, it is only inimical to the growth of the nation. And the only way we can thrive as a nation, as we are today, is to be run from the regions in such a way that we would have regional competitions, which will be in the interest of the Nigerian state and the interest of Africa on the long run. So I see reasons with the Ọhaneze Igbo, but I really feel that they should look at the quality of men in that committee and that we should do what is in the best interest of our region and what is in the best interest of the Nigerian state. I've always had this conviction that if we start getting our region right, if we start getting the political office holders to do what they're supposed to do in the interest of the Southeastern people and by extension the Nigerian people, that our region will show the world what leadership should be all about. The political office holders at this time cannot, I repeat again, the political office holders at this time cannot drive this restructuring conversation because it will be it will be a threat to their political interests. So you who is listening to this voice note, who is watching this video, I want to ask you, what contribution are you making to this conversation? Don't you still understand that it will be in our own interest to fight for a restructured Nigeria? I'm not talking about secession. I don't also believe in secession as a Pan-Africanist. I believe in the regional government of Nigeria to make us attain our full potential as a nation.